Hello everyone, very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's discussion, we are going to discuss about various forms of government and constitution. So let's start with what is a government. So government is a set of institutions. They are set of institutions or individuals who rule over their population. Who rule over their population. Okay. So, as this is the second part of the polity and governance series, in the first lecture, in the first discussion, we have already discussed about what is a population. So, population is of two population comprises of two sets of peoples. One is citizens, and the second one is of aliens. Who are citizens? Citizens are the full members of the society, and aliens are of two type: friendly aliens and enemy aliens. So, if you have not watched the first video, then please go and watch that. Okay, so now we know what is a government. So let's discuss about various types of government. So various types of government. So starting with the very simple one, democracy. Democracy. Okay. So let's start with simple form of government. Wait a moment. We have democracy because in India we have democracy. We hear about democracy a lot of time. Okay. So democracy is the kind of government in which the people of that country have the say. That means they have the role to play, they have the power to elect their government. Okay, so this is democracy. Democracy is of two types. One is monarchical democracy, and one is republican one. Okay, one is monarchical, and one is republican. So how they are different from each other and what are their example, let's see. Monarchical and republican. So in a country we have two group of peoples or two individuals, if you say so. One is head of the state, head of the state means head of the country, and one is the head of the government, head of the government. So head of the state means the head of the country. So in monarchical kind of democracy, the head of the state, the head of the country is crown. Crown. Okay. So they are monarchy sort of people. Inherit they inherit their power from their ancestors. For example, England. So in England, the head of the state is Queen Elizabeth II. Okay, head of the state is Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II. She is the head of the state. Okay, and the head of the government is Boris Johnson. Head of the government is Boris Johnson, the prime minister. Okay, he is the current prime minister. So the prime minister is the head of the government, but the head of the state is crown. Okay, so this is monarchical sort of democracy. So one very interesting fact about Queen Elizabeth II is she is the queen of Canada also. In Canada, we know the prime minister Justin Trudeau is the prime minister, but Queen Elizabeth II still is the queen of Canada also. Okay. She also rule over some 54 countries. Not rule, like they have the Commonwealth nations group. So she is the head. India is also the part of Commonwealth nations. Although India is a sovereign country, but still, like, for the sort of saying we are the part of Commonwealth countries. Lot of people criticize also that move. Okay. So this is monarchical democracy. Okay. One more thing, Republican democracy, the kind of democracy we advocate. Republican democracy. Let's see what is a Republican democracy. Okay, so like monarchical democracy, in Republican democracy, like not like unlike, we have head of the state, head of the state, our president, and head of the government. Okay, so we have two sort of people, head of the state and head of the government. So who is the head of the state? President. In today's time we have Ramnath Kovind. So we have president. So republican democracy is that kind of democracy in which the head of the state is elected by the people. Okay, so but in reality we, the common people, the 18 above people, they do not vote directly for the president's election. Okay, we choose our representatives who elect the president. Okay, we choose our member of legislative assembly, we choose our member of parliament, they go and elect the president. Okay, we don't, we just we elect our representatives. Okay, so this is one sort of thing. And head of the government, we all know head of the government is prime minister. Okay, so this is a direct sort of thing. We go and we vote for our member of parliament. Okay, not for our prime minister, we vote for a member of parliament. And the majority, the party which got the majority in the Lok Sabha, their prime minister, their chief, their main leader becomes a prime minister. Okay, so this is one kind of democracy. Let's discuss about other things. There is one another kind of very interesting kind of government, and that is theocracy. Theocracy. Theocracy, like this government runs on the religious beliefs. This government run on the religious beliefs, religious literature, religious books. They run on the religious beliefs. Okay. For example, although nowadays we see elections in Pakistan, but earlier Pakistan were also like more or less Pakistan also run on Islamic rules. So we can say that it is a theocratic democracy. Okay. Earlier it was also used to be in the military control. But the best example of theocracy is Iran. Iran. Iran run on religious belief. Okay. Shiite rules, I guess. Okay. There are two types of Muslim, Sunni and Shia. So they run on Shiite rules. Okay. So this is theocracy, one sort of government. Let's discuss about another. These two are very interesting and very debatable sort of governments. One is totalitarianism. Totalitarianism. Okay, totalitarianism. And one is military dictatorship or simple dictatorship. Military dictatorship or simple dictatorship. Totalitarianism or military dictatorship. Okay, so let's discuss both of them one by one. What is totalitarianism? Totalitarianism means it is ruled by a single sort of person. Like in North Korea, a single leader tries to make the entire country homogeneous. Everything is controlled by him. Okay, extreme form of power he controls. Okay, everything is with him. Totalitarianism. Military dictatorship, from the name it is very self-explanatory. Dictatorship, we know, somebody who dictates something to us. And military dictatorship means the leader who is from the military. So the best example of military dictatorship is Thailand, and very recent one is Myanmar, the current scenario which is going on in Myanmar. Okay, earlier it used to be the democratic country until 1 February 2021, but then the military junta, they took over the government. Okay, there are many more: aristocracy, oligarchy, and many more, one party rule and all, like in China and all, but not very important for us. Okay, because on paper they represent themselves as the democracy, but in reality they are not. Okay, let's discuss about constitution. Now we have to discuss about constitution. What is constitution, and how does it work, and what its value in our Indian democracy. Okay, so constitution is the supreme law of the land. It is supreme law of the land. Supreme law of the land. Okay, so from the constitution, government, there is government, and on one hand we have the people. So government gets the power from constitution to run, okay, to rule over the people, and the people of that country gets rights from the constitution. They get the right, like in India we have the freedom of speech, freedom of speech and freedom of equality and all. Okay, so these are the rights which we get from our constitution, and government gets the power, like government have the power to make ordinances, they have the power to amend the constitution also, article 368. Okay, so government gets the power and people gets the rights. Okay, so let's see few more basic things, like constitution. If we go on historical understanding, constitution can be written like of India, and it can be unwritten. In the case of British, okay, written, we all know our constitution is written one and the largest one. India has the written constitution, although America was the first country to wrote their constitution. In America got independence in 4th of July 1776 on their beliefs, but no, there was some issue, there was some war, so in reality they got the independence in 1789 something. Unwritten constitution means like they have not written down the constitution, but they rule the country from a very historical underpinnings. Unwritten constitution examples are UK, Israel. Israel is also example of unwritten constitution, and we can say about New Zealand also. Okay, so these are, there are many more countries, we can't remember every country, so I'm giving you some basic examples: Israel, UK, New Zealand. In written one we have USA, India. Okay, so we have a written constitution. So now we have to discuss about the framing of our constitution. So before framing of our constitution, like constitution is a compromise between the need of the power of the government, and at the same time it protects the rights of the people. Okay, so constitution is very important for both government and also for the people. Okay, so now we have to discuss about the framing of our Indian constitution. It is very important, so that I will discuss in the next video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. See you all in the next video.